Hey YouTube, it's Gina the Frugal Diva, and I actually wanted to come on here to do a preview of the Rite Aid ad for January 1st. Um, I just wanted to say before I did that, if you don't know, um, I know a lot of people who have heard how, excuse my daughter in the background, uh, there was supposed to be like a merger between Walgreens and Rite Aid. Basically, Walgreens was negotiating to buy Rite Aid. It was confirmed to me by my store manager just Tuesday, I think it was. I talked to her that the merger will be going through. However, they do not know the name in which the stores are going to be listed under once the merger goes through. They're not thinking they're going to be Walgreens. Um, so I'm not sure. She did name a couple places, but I'm just not even going to put that out there. A couple of names anyway. But they don't think they're going to be Walgreens. Mainly because if you live in a city that has a Rite Aid and a Walgreens, you know that usually there's a Rite Aid, Walgreens, and CVS within not even a few feet of each other. At least they are all in my city like that. Sometimes there's not always all three, but there's at least two of the competitors right there with each other. But in my area where I am, I have at least two Walgreens, three Rite Aids, and two CVS's within a couple miles of my home. So they are all pretty close. But I just wanted to put that out there just so you know that was something I was really hoping would not go through because I hate couponing at Walgreens. I do not like Walgreens. However, I absolutely love couponing at Rite Aid and I love couponing at CVS. So the only thing that the only positive thing I can take from this is that I will be still dealing with the same customer service of the employees that are currently with Rite Aid. So if those employees are not changed out, I can deal with it because I love the managers that I deal with at my Rite Aid store. I actually shop at 3 different ones and I like all 3 of them, but I do shop at one more consistently than the others. Usually the other ones I will go if there's something specific that's a great deal and my store runs out of it. I might go to a couple other ones. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. So let's just get into the preview. I actually have both the January 1st ad and the January 8th ad. I will be doing a preview for both, but I'm not going to do them both in the same video. So we'll just get into doing first the preview for the January 1st ad. All right, guys, here we go. So this is the ad that will start January 1st and run through January 7th. And it's our second week of the starting points where we spend $50, get back $20 in points. So, and you could do that promo up to 2 times per card. So let's see what they have this week. This is not a bad week, but my favorite week is to come, and it's the January 8th week. I am excited about that week, and I will tell you guys in that video why. This may not be a bad deal. These will be the 46 to 50 ounce bottles. There will be Tide and Gain in the January 8th ad also, and I want to say it's $4.94. And then there's a $2 coupon that comes out in the P&G. And I've actually done some scenarios on my Instagram account for the $4.94 ones. They come out to be $1.08 after points and coupons. And I think you get 10 of them, and that brings you to that dollar figure. So let's see. Got some skincare stuff, body washes. Got Unilever coming out. I'm not sure if that's pretty high for me for anything Unilever before coupons, so not sure about that one. Dove is always a good one. I usually try to spend I think the most I've spent for Dove body washes, the 22 ounces, is about $1.30. I usually try to keep it under $1.50 for those, and preferably under $1 if I can. But that's not always easy for Dove. But if I can get it at $1.50 or less, I'm good. This might be a good deal. I think I've seen some scenarios on Instagram for these because there's going to be a $2 off coupon. I'm sure that's going to make a pretty good deal with starting points. So I definitely, if you need the Axe or the Dove men's hair care or body wash, definitely be looking at that. Oh, it looks like, let's see, and it's including the deodorant as well. I might have to look at that one a little closer because that might be a deal I need to do. Let's see. We got lotion. This Dove body wash is the smaller ones, which doesn't make sense to me that they would have both of them going on at the same time. But whatever. The Nivea, I'm not sure if we have any coupons for that. But if there are, that's usually something that you can look at possibly doing a deal on. I don't know, 2 for $8. I usually pay $1 or less for my Nivea. Got your makeup, nail care stuff, some facial cleansing cloths up there. I don't think we have any Almay coupons. If we did, that might be a great deal because Almay usually gives pretty good coupons when they do come out. The Tresemme probably will be a decent deal. Let's see. They have the 2 off 4 coming out in the Head and Shoulders. I think Target had a great Head and Shoulders deal, and it ends on Saturday. Actually, the one they have this week is not the greatest. It's about $1.40, I think, a bottle, after gift cards and any cartwheels that might be out there. However, last week I think they were less than $1. So you just got to really watch the sales and match up with the coupons. The only way you were getting this deal, though, is if you can get your P&Gs ordered early. If you can't get your inserts early, then it really didn't matter. Got the Dove hair care stuff. More Tresemme. L'Oreal, Suave. I don't typically buy Suave at all, or Tresemme, but I do have people who now ask me for the Tresemme, so I might start looking at deals for those again. I usually get Tresemme free, honestly, when I did get it, and that's been a couple years ago when I was getting it. You got your sanitary needs, fiber, got your meters. And you want to look for the stuff that's going to be part of the starting points. Because right now with starting points going on, those are going to be your better deals. The things that are giving you back the starting points. So like, for instance, if I find things that I know I need, and I don't usually get the greatest coupons for, like my vitamins, they're buy one, get one free. Usually there's $1 off coupon for these items, which is not the greatest. I usually like to get my fiber gummies by sundown, and also my probiotic gummies. Well, the probiotic gummies are like almost $20 a bottle, and I think I pay more like $7 or $8 for the fiber. If I'm getting an Abogo deal plus the starting points, comes out to be a good price on your vitamins. So definitely look at things like that. You got to really look at what your needs are and how you can get that cost, that out-of-pocket cost down the lowest with getting these deals. Let's see. More sanitary needs and stuff. Some snacks. And this is all the Rite Aid brand stuff, cold and flu. And we got some toilet paper and stuff over there, baby wipes, trash bags. That's all the Rite Aid brand stuff. And it doesn't look like any of that was part of starting points. Let's see. You got Nicorette, allergy and sinus stuff, eye care. I'll have to look and see. I honestly think you might want to look too. I don't know what coupons are out for them, but I think there's a good eye care deal going on this week at Rite Aid. Only because I've been seeing people getting it. Not that I've looked myself. I go through my spurts with couponing as to what I'm getting. Like, I stocked up so well on eye care stuff because both me and my daughter wear contacts that it's just not something that I really need to look for. If I see a great deal, I might get some. The Listerine might be, I don't know. It's giving back $600 when you spend $10. But I think regular price, they're like $7.99 for the big bottles. Those are the ones that usually have the $1 off hang tags. Although I am a gold member, so I would get 20% off of that. I have to look and see because my brother-in-law likes the original Listerine, the one I think is the gross one because it's so strong. But I usually can't find deals on them that much because Listerine is pretty expensive. This is a good deal on the Pampers, if that's a brand that you like, because it's part of starting points. So definitely a good time to stock up on that brand. Pampers does not usually have a very high value coupon. Usually about a couple dollars is all you're going to get. So if that's something that you're looking for, it's a good time to stock up on Pampers diapers or the Easy Ups. Huggies, usually you can find a high value every now and again. They got the Johnson & Johnson included. The wipes for Huggies are included. Got some razors. The Colgate up there. More razors, shaving gel. I think we have $1. I don't know when it expires though. I just saw it and I don't know when it expires, but there is $1 off for these Lysols. The wipes. I'm trying to see, this is 35 count. I think it's a higher count. Now that I think about it, it's probably a higher count. It's probably how they get you. And I know there's some Airwick coupons out there. There is a BOGO for the Febreze that came in that's coming in the P&G. As I said, came is because I've already got my P&G. And got some deals on light bulbs. 300 points when you buy two, and then buy one, get one, 50% off. I don't think that's a good deal. I'll show you next week. There actually is going to be a better deal for the light bulbs. And the reason why is because in Rite Aid, the light bulbs at regular price is freaking expensive. So let's see. Valentine's candy coming out. I hope you guys got the water this week. The Big Win Rite Aid waters are 2 for $5. If you buy 20 of them, if your store will let you get 20, and that brings you right over $50. They end up being, actually it brings you right to $50, and they end up being $1.50 a case when you get back to $20 in plenty points. You can't beat that. That's a pretty good price for water. I've gotten water for way cheaper, but these water deals are coming few and far between these days. So $1.50 is still a good deal. It's better than this one. Unless you got the coupon, then that would be the same thing. Well, no, because there's no planning. They're not giving back starting points. So, yeah, it's better than that deal. Right. I don't know if what's out here for these items. Might be some good deals there. Some things to definitely look at. We do have a $2 coupon, although I think this week, and it ends what, the 31st. This week's ad does, they're $3. And if you can get your P&Gs before Sunday, then you can use that $2 off coupon, and with the starting points, they end up being free. Yeah. So that is it for the ad for January 1st through the 7th. And I hope that helps you guys. I will be back with the second video for the ad for week January 8th through the 14th. Talk to you soon.